Coming up next on the DPMO show.
You know what I'm saying? It was always an attachment to Steph Curry's fame. You're Steph Curry's wife. Now you have this. Well, what has Aisha, began or developed or started on her own? So it could be like a what do you call it? There's a word to describe this, but
The
I
word
just
is
think
ungrateful.
This is Steve Harvey, and you're now watching the Don't Piss Me Off morning show.
Quite frankly, this is the best morning show I have ever heard. Let's make YouTube great again.
So let's go ahead and get into today's icebreaker. And it's all about none other than Aisha Curry. But Steph Curry has seemed to had enough and he clapped back. Now, Steph Curry is one of the few light-skinned dudes that I will vouch for. And, he pretty cool, but he would come to the defense of his wife. But let's see what his wife said first, and then we're going to break down his pop back, and then I want to know what y'all think about it, okay?
In the beginning,
I knew I was going to do that.
I in the beginning hated it so much. I did not sign up for that. I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. He said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. I thought I was gonna be the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know. I just didn't think it was gonna be a thing. I
you
thought
weren't
we
a friend
would be
group.
friends. Yeah.
Did you ever have anything in high school at all, or it was legit just friends?
No, just friends. Just friends. Yeah.
I get what you're saying of you never saw him as something, but I'm when you look back, is there any memory that you're maybe there was something or
no? Never.
Imagine being the desire of many women and the envy of many men, only to be met with belittlement, disrespect, and hidden jealousy by an ungrateful wife. You can give a woman the world, and still, it's not enough.
Now, Jazz, I know you looking at that crazy.
Let me go first.
How long? Wait.
God damn, Kelly. We got guests in the building.
Jazz looking at that crazy, how you get there from that. But literally in past years, Aisha has came on and voiced how much she want other men's attention. She was on a red table talk. And every time she opened up her mouth, it seemed that she do make her visible husband look bad. I'm not gonna lie. So they Killer Mike was talking about what was going on, and he said this here. My nigga said she wanna go be Glow. Man, Steph don't deserve this embarrassment for real. God bless him. So Steph came to defend his wife. He said, Killer Mike, no, not you, Mike. I'm cool. Stating silent, and it don't make sense. I guess it's staying silent and letting these other clowns have their moment, and you're the worst of them. She's talking to Bozo Wood, but you better than that, Killer Mike. Stay in your lane and let God keep blessing me like He is. We are good over here. So my question to y'all is: do y'all think that Killer Mike was wrong in voicing his opinion about Aisha Curry?
He's absolutely not wrong. He has every right to voice his opinion. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. And I think he's correct in his views. That woman has repeatedly embarrassed her husband. And you're a goddamn liar, Aisha Curry. Who is Steph Curry's father? Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all, Del Curry, who played in the NBA. Okay? Stupid idiot. You know daggone well that boy was going to go to the league.
No, it wasn't certain. He was a loser. That's why his story is so powerful. Even in college, he
did not suck.
Yes, he did. He went to Davidson, Kelly. That's not even a D1 college. He was a late bloomer. So okay.
I think the boy was going to go. He made it to the league. I don't think he sucked. And in order to get to the league, you have to be very, very, very good. We're not talking about the NFL. We're talking about the NBA. So he was able to show and prove, make it to the league. And I think I just think she's friggin' lying. I think she's a liar. I don't believe her. And then to make matters worse, when your husband is in the league and he is a superstar and he's this, that, and the third, far surpassing his father, Del Curry, you got the nerve to come forward and say, oh, I want to get attention too, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't want to get attention, but nobody but your multi-million-dollar husband, bitch. That's what I think. That's incredibly embarrassing. Yes, that's why I feel. Why you want attention from Pookie and Ray Ray, and you married to Steph Curry? You stupid idiot. So she's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. She's talking about, then has the nerve to come out and talk about women like she's high and mighty. Oh, well, I just choose to dress conservatively. Blah 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 blah. She's always running her mouth. And I don't believe this broad with that. And since she want to come out in front and center and talk, they're, in my opinion, disrespectful to her husband, then Killer Mike and Kellie Corinne and Black_TV and Jazz Noel and Talks with Tukay. We have the right to give our opinion on it because you brought it to the internet, bitch. Not me. You should have been sitting in the house somewhere.
Is you okay?
She should have been keeping her mouth. She could have been in the house being quiet like Vanessa Bryant always did. But you ran your friggin' mouth. So now we get to talk about it. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's on you,
I don't
Jazz.
like that broad. I don't like that broad. And you can disagree with me, Jazz. We're not gonna argue.
No, it's okay. Y'all can hear me though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. That was a lot, Kelly. Goddamn. She called the lady a bitch and everything.
She's a menace. She's like Tukay said.
Kelly,
she said a lot. She said a lot.
Yeah,
before.
hey, she been dogging his ass.
So I kind of see both sides, right? Like I think what Aisha is experiencing is her thinking that her life was going to go one way, and then she changed it all to be with Steph Curry. And although she loves that man and loves her family, she's probably at a place where she's looking for a sense of self. So she's trying to, I don't know, like tap back into that. Because like she said, she had a career in mind. She was pursuing it. She wasn't pursuing relationships. And Steph Curry kind of changed everything. And I think that says a lot about her loyalty because she was willing to put her entire life to the side, her dreams, her goals, her aspirations at a very young age to become his wife and the mother of his kids and literally just sit in the shadows. She did that. And I think that's what a lot of men say that women should do is when you find that one, you get on his program. And that's exactly what she did. And I'm not sure, I don't know these people's business, but maybe there wasn't a lot of support for her to maybe explore herself as an individual and pursue her aspirations within that marriage, within her being a mother. I think that you can find balance in situations like that to support your wife who had put her life on the back burner to support you. So she goes on to these podcasts and kind of has like this word vomit. And she's like oversharing and it sounds one way, but I don't think she's intentionally being disrespectful. And I think Steph Curry responded to Killer Mike like that because they know what's going on in their household. They have an understanding. He probably understands where she's coming from. But I think on the outside looking in, a lot of men are in an uproar because it's like, this is Steph Curry. How could you ever say anything other than he's so great when you're with Steph Curry? But that's fanfare mentality. That's like, if I was with Steph Curry, it would be great. It's like, but when you're someone's wife and you've only been a wife and a mother forever, this is what
she hasn't though. She hasn't though. This is the thing. She actually does have a whole career. This woman has her own magazine. She has her own line of cookware out. She actually has a cookbook. Everything, all of her success in with her own business ventures. And I'm not arguing with you. I'm just speaking facts here. Is because of Steph Curry. So you are even able to be the boss career lady.
Kelly.
What? What? Black.
You got to
what?
let other people talk too now.
They have stopped. Yes.
They having a back and forth. We gonna bash for you, Black. Let them get it.
No,
yes.
It makes sense. No, that discourse matters because I don't follow Aisha like that. So I don't really know, all of the things that like her endeavors right now. But you said something very important. You have these things because of Steph Curry. And perhaps she is feeling away because she's never done anything for herself by herself. It was
buy that.
Attached. You know what I'm saying? It was always an attachment to Steph Curry's fame. You're Steph Curry's wife. Now you have this. Well, what has Aisha, began or developed or started on her own? So it could be like what do you call it? There's a word to describe this, but
the word is ungrateful. But how
I don't know if it's ungrateful. I think she's very grateful, but I think
like remorse. I know what you're saying, like kind of like buyer's remorse,
or just like having an identity.
All right, so
identity crisis.
I don't know if I want to use the word crisis, but I think she is going through an identity situation, trying to figure out who she is outside of Steph Curry's wife and Steph Curry's mother to his kid.
All right, so let's get a masculine opinion from Black, man. What you think about it, Black? Do you think that Killer Mike was right and voicing his opinion about it?
Yes.
That's
okay,
it.
we can move on.
Hello, I ain't gave my opinion. Okay, thank you, Black.
Okay, go ahead.
Usually, God damn it, my fault, y'all. The fuck. Okay, so usually I wouldn't agree with Killer Mike, but what I think we recognize the signs, bro, and this is putting us in a familiar position with a fan favorite, and he go by the name of Will Smith. All of us seen the writing on the wall with Jada Pinkett about Will Smith. And it's kind of like showing his head again. And I think we'll be wrong not to say nothing to Steph Curry because she has did this like so many times through the years. Like, here you are with the perfect man, don't cheat, a high earner, good looking guy. The nigga is he just the upper echelon, and you got it all, but you still dogging him out. And the only person we got to compare to that is Will Smith and how Jada dogging him out. So like we alarmed, like somebody go say something to Curry, bro, because the signs are on the wall. And Curry, I'm listening.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't think what she's doing is dogging him out. I don't think she's like, oh, F my husband, I never wanted to do this. She's just literally being honest and vulnerable about how she feels at this current time.
Of course. But she embarrassing him in the midst, like.
How do you know?
Because she said
he's good over there.
Nah, he got to be good over there. Because you with her.
So you think he's lying?
Absolutely. No dude wants to hear how his wife didn't want him all through his life, and when he became an NBA superstar, somehow she magically fell in love with him. Nobody want to hear that. Only y'all get off with that.
That wasn't there. I did see a clip with her saying like they met at church. He was a popular guy,
and she wasn't interested.
She also thought he wasn't interested because he had all the girls at the church or whatever the case was. She went to LA. He called her. They were trying to link up. Like it wasn't that she knew he was about to be. Well, Kelly has a different opinion of that, but it wasn't that, oh, he's going to the NBA, now let me go on. She was living her life. It seemed like they dated like a normal couple. You know what I mean?
I think he just became the nigga who she'll be crazy to refuse. But Jazz, let me ask you this question here. How would you feel if your boyfriends told you that they didn't like you at first, that they grew into you, that you grew on them?
They didn't like me at first.
Yeah, you grew on them. Like, she ain't look, that wasn't my type, but grew on me. You a feel away, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's essentially what Aisha basically said, G.
Is that what she's saying though?
Yeah.
I thought she was saying like I didn't think I was going to be a wife. It didn't matter if it was a wife to anybody. She was just saying, I wasn't planning wife. I wasn't planning kids. I wasn't planning family. I was planning this. I had no idea. She wasn't saying like I wasn't messing with him, but being on the radar of trying to be his wife, that wasn't her interest. She wasn't trying to be anyone's wife. She was on her independent path.
It sounded like she mad that Steph was a good nigga, bro. Honestly.
No, I think you're misinterpreting that.
Well, there's a bunch of more examples, but this is the icebreaker. So we don't spend a lot of time on the icebreaker, but I do understand what you were saying. Black, you had valid points too. Kels, thank you for your outrageous output on the situation. So
I feel like it was outrageous.
Kelly, we twinning.
I know. I like your brain.
Oh shit!
Yours.
Tukay, we twinning.
Hey,
Hey, we twinning.
Shut up. Hey, yo, Tukay, I had caught this clip of you on Anton's show the other day, and when I was talking about them bald heads, and you kept calling that man bald head, Dusty, and yours be shining. That shit was so funny. I'm like, not the battle of the bald head.
There's definitely a bald head level, and it's like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, nigga, I want that marquee bald head, that shit that shine under the light, not the dull shit. But it is what it is.
Guys in the barber like getting a whole done up.
Yeah,
like shave, steam.
Yeah,
and it looks good. I think that's healthy maintenance.
Yeah.
2K, I have to correct you. Davidson is for basketball. They are D1.
Yeah, that D1. That D1.
Yeah, they do. And he balled out when he was at Davidson. He scored like record highs. I have to push back because I'm a coach's daughter.
No. He literally was the only player. Like for what he is, his recruitment was very overwhelming. Like Davidson, I ain't know even. It wasn't until Steph Curry made it. It was a basketball school to go to.
Okay,
that was his only offer.
Okay. We met in the middle there. Okay, cool.
Do you enjoy getting pissed off on the DPMO morning show? Well, guess what? DPMO finally has a merch store online. You can buy shirts, hats, animals, mugs, and even stickers. Just go to dpmomorningshow.myspreadshop.com and boom, you're all set. And if you buy some merch from our store, take a picture with it and send it to our Instagram so we can share and post it.
My nigga. Don't forget to subscribe and watch us Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel.